do a show about cutting things in half without giving you a recipe for a delicious dessert that cuts the calories by more than half. And your whole family will love it. Here to show you how to make it is one of my favorite people on the planet. Happens to be the mother of my grandchildren. She's my daughter, Daphne Oz.
So good to see you.
I'm so happy you're here.
I
got
know.
to celebrate. Now, Daphne gave birth to our grandson, our first grandson, John, almost 12 weeks ago.
Yes.
I want you to look at him. I got a little video of him, exclusive video footage.
So delicious.
Like a piece of candy. All right, you're going to get to meet Philo, my little granddaughter, and John in a few seconds.
Yes.
But first, there we are.
Because she's such a good big sister.
She's babysitting him right now, so we'll see how that works out. So, a couple quick questions, then I'm going to get to this recipe. First, going from one child to two child under age 2.
Yes.
Some of us have been there before. What's it like been for you?
Any hands raised? Anyone with 2 kids under 2 at some point? It's
There they are.
a lot.
Look how tired they look.
No, this audience is healthy and fit. It is. You know what I found is it's just a lot more juggling. There's no downtime, and there's also it forces you to make your priorities very clear in your mind. Like, I want every spare moment I have to be with my children, so I'm going to get rid of all the things in my life that take me away from that and that aren't making me happy. And I think all of us are looking for that moment in our lives that force us to see what are the things that make me really happy and feel fulfilled. And for me, it's my family and I love my work and I love the things that I get to do for fun, and I make time for those things first and foremost. But certainly missing out on like 8 hours of sleep is something that takes its toll.
Takes about 18 years, you'll get it back again.
That's what I would hear.
So let me share a little insight with you all. So something sort of awkward happened over the holidays. We were vacationing, and Daphne was on a beach with the 2 children, and my son-in-law took a picture of you.
Yep.
And you posted on Instagram. It generated a ton of controversy about the appearance of a woman after bearing children. There's the photo. So what do you think? Were you surprised by the conversation?
To be honest, yeah, I was really surprised that it generated that level of conversation and that there was so much of it that was controversial, because to me, that picture wasn't about me at all. Like, we were on the beach as a family. It was our first time, on the beach as a family of 4, and John captured that moment, and I thought it was special and beautiful, and I put it up there, and my fans, of course, were like, "Oh, this is amazing, congratulations, you guys," and there were lots of people online who were wicked, just so harsh about the way a woman's body should look after you have a baby. At that point, I was 4 weeks postpartum. And to me, it gives me goosebumps, because it made me angry and sad that today our focus was still on, here's how you're supposed to look 5 weeks after giving birth, as opposed to, you celebrate the life that's just happened, celebrate what your body gave you, what the potential is there. And of course, you want to feel good and strong in your skin again, but that was so not my priority at the moment. Again, it's all about priorities.
Yes.
And what I feel very blessed to be able to do is just, and not on purpose or intentionally, but just because this is my body and my experience, is represent a little bit more of that side of the equation of and I didn't bounce back to my pre-baby size. I still am not there. I'm still working hard at it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get there, but I'm going to get there in my own time.
Well, it's real, and I'm very proud of you. All right, come on over
And
here.
I hear there's a great diet I can follow.
Yes, the day off
The day off diet, guys.
Even in my own household. So it's the beginning of the new year. Everyone's excited about ways of cutting calories. Daphne has a great dessert. We're going to talk about it right now. That will actually do just that. And it's knowing my daughter, and she's always been a foodie, I guarantee this will taste fantastic, but I will audit it just in case. So it is apple crisp a la mode.
Apple crisp a la mode. So the typical apple pie, a caramel apple pie a la mode, you would be shocked if I told you, but it's true, runs about 793 calories per slice and has 46 grams of fat, which, it is delicious, but I put those numbers in my head. I'm like, oh, that's like 8 hours on the treadmill. That's way too much.
Exhibit A.
So my goal was to make an equally delicious apple crisp, take away a lot of the calories, a lot of fat. We're actually cutting this down to 286 calories. That's way less than half the calories, and only 10 grams of fat. So you really are lightening it up, but it's going to be a tremendous flavor bomb in your mouth, which I'm really very proud and excited about this recipe. So the way that I ended up taking out a lot of that fat and a lot of the calories was, first and foremost, I eliminated the crust on the bottom, and I really got rid of a lot of the sugar in the actual filling. So a whole bunch of apples that we just sliced and cut up. Gala apples, you can use anything you like. Granny Smith are a little tart, so it's something sweet. And then you're going to do the juice and zest of 2 lemons. You got add in zest, Dad?
Zest?
Yeah, the yellow stuff.
I'll put my zest in here.
Okay, zesty. A little bit of cardamom, which I love in apple pie. It's a little different than the traditional. Some cinnamon, perfect. That's grated fresh ginger. As you know, super anti-inflammatory, so healthy, and obviously gives a great, very appley, delicious ginger taste.
What's this?
That is coconut sugar.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is the sweetener I've been working a lot with that I like. It's still a sweetener, but it's a little bit healthier. So you give that a good toss, and that goes into a greased baking dish. Perfect. Look at you.
Second
You're a
help.
chef.
This is like home.
Oh yeah, just like home. So now
Not very helpful at home.
But you're a great eater, which is
Yes.
half the battle. So here's the part that I'm really most excited about, and this is the crumble topping. Now what I did was I took plain old rolled oats and I pulsed them in a food processor until they make a nice fine flour. And this is gonna stand, if you've ever made a streusel, this is gonna stand in for your basic all-purpose flour, but of course it's a really natural, high fiber version of that. And so I have the pulsed oats, I have the regular old-fashioned oats. I have that same coconut sugar again. I have some walnuts, delicious walnuts, and then a little bit of salt. You gotta have a little salt with your sweetness. It helps your tongue taste it. A little bit of cinnamon, and then we're gonna stir this together, and so you're gonna get almost like little flaky consistency, like the way that wet sand would be. And of course, you're gonna have those lumps in there that are the delicious walnuts, and so you're gonna get that crunchy texture, that sweetness, that oatmeal that's gonna crisp up and get golden brown and give you all the sensation of having your apple pie. So you get to have your pie and eat it too. It's perfect. Okay, so that goes into a 300.
Notice the puns, by the way.
I know.
They rolled off her lips. I was not lost on me.
307, I learned from the best. 375 degrees, 35, 40 minutes. What you're looking for, and I'm always big on the IQs rather than the times, is you want a bubbling sort of molten interior and then that golden brown crisp topping. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you want. Okay. No apple pie.
What about the ice cream part?
Is complete without the ice cream, of course. So on your indulgence week, you're having the regular ice cream. For me, when I'm trying to keep it light, and especially around now when I'm trying to lose this remaining baby weight, I love to go with Halo Top. So friends of mine from college actually introduced me to Halo Top because they know I love to eat and I want indulgences that don't make me feel guilty. I tried it and I loved it so much that we all decided to invest and really wanted to make it something that was available to everybody. And this product blew me away because it's 20 grams of protein, and more importantly than that, it's 280 calories for the entire pint. The entire pint, which is literally a quarter of what regular ice cream would be, and it tastes delicious. And for me, I tried all those things. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I flipped it around waiting to see what the ingredients were. And they're all natural things that I can pronounce and recognize, which for me was also the most important part because I'm making milk. I need to make sure my body's healthy. So this is a product that I fell in love with, and it keeps the calorie count way down. And of course, it's kind of like eating a protein bar, which is great for ice cream.
I like the taste a lot, but I especially like the protein you mentioned.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. And this palamute is as crispy as you promised.
Right?
Now,
That little bit of
now is
nuttiness.
Philly enjoying this at home? Does she eat these?
Philomena is such a foodie, and I know people think I'll say that, but she really is. She loves to cook. She loves to eat. It's actually, I'm going to take away this after I tell the story. She's so cute. This is her at Christmas. Her favorite thing to do in the morning, if she's upset going to bed the night before, I'll tell her, tomorrow morning we'll get up and we'll make breakfast. We'll crack eggs. And she goes, crack eggs. It's so adorable.
Well, you can find this wonderful recipe for Daphne's apple crisp à la mode on DrOz.com. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.